Azar. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Alexander-Arnold with the short. And he shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Italy clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Messi! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and a clinical edge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied at the last.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Messi goes short. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a sharp pass. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Yamal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So we're just settling back into this second half. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Hazard shoots! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field, number 10, Mbappe. Number 18.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution in
The
progress.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 74 minutes
And it didn't take him long.
Number 10.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7.
Batistuta.
Messi. Coming on the field. Number 19.
Mbappe in
Batistuta.
acres of space out wide.
24.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And here's Batistuta. Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Out towards the flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, sweet feet. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 6. Rodrigo de Paul.
Batistuta!
Substitutions taking place.
And he's hit it too high.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Kajolu. Upamecano gets a foot in here. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe. And a chance! And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty... Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Well, there's the clearance. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Chance, surely! Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. And here's Neymar. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And that's gone route one. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Raul stood up well to him there. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. And this is Hazard. Real chance here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And this is Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Played through into space. Oh, no joy this time. Brilliantly cut out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 7.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added off. Can he finish? Goal! Morocco! And they're back in front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but
He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Rafael Leao just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Alexander-Arnold. Kvaratskhelia. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Big chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. It's Van Dijk. Tchouameni. Rafael Leao. Upamecano with the slide tackle there. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. And the shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got
is
amongst the goals here,
number 10,
and now he takes his
Mbappe.
leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now.
Rafael Leao! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
68 minutes is
Rafael
Number
Leao
9.
at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga. And here's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to clear it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
substitution on the field. Number 7,
Final
Messi.
checks on the touchline.
Number
A
11,
change about to
Neymar.
occur.
Number 8, Hazard. Number 26,
And it's been taken short.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number
Shapes to
24,
shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose
number
here.
6,
Fernandez.
Rodrigo de Paul. Number 18,
He is just caressing the ball.
Number
He's
5,
had a shot!
Fernandez.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Bruno Fernandes. Now a droll. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Floated through.
Has been indicated.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And yes, it's him again.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Olmo. De Paul. And this is Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Palmer. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Rafinha. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Hernandez. Great vision. Sweat shoots! It's anyone's ball now. It's a good run down the left-hand side. No outsmarting him this time. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi played out towards the right wing. Yamal. And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Quality ball. And he's being shifted off it. Ambitious ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still goalless. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes is number 8.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's dribbled past his man here. Rafinha takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. And it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's free, he has got space. Chance! Loose in for the pieces! That's going to go a long way. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Palmer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played it early. Has another goal!
Has been indicated.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's beaten the last great chance! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Camavinga. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Messi. And here's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Substitution in progress.
Vardiol. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Foden to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Vardiol. And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent chance! Yes, it's there! And they are right back in it. Hopes and dreams alive again.
Well, 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 who better to grab it? Situations like this just seem to come naturally to him.
After 72
Oh,
minutes.
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Messi coming on the field.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
He's got full.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Alexander-Arnold. For De Paul. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Palmer. Tries a deft little ball. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Foot in. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Palmer. Well seen. Saw that coming. Palmer! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scorer after 86
And when the manager called on him,
minutes
he was only too
Number
happy to repay that
24.
faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And it's Ribéry. And Ribéry! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Played through into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Match day programs are available.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That has been cut short. Upamecano. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he thumps it clear. Fulham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And this is Iwobi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's well spotted. King. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rudiger has a look up and drives it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thinks one through, and it's hoisted clear. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger. Messi. And Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Guardiola. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position. Real chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 49 minutes is
Oh, the
number
deftness
9.
of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Fulham grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's picked it up out wide, crosses it in. Anderson clears it away. Rodrigo Muniz. Bob. Now it's Muniz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's lofted through here. That's a decent clearance. Robinson can get it clear.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Fulham have the chance to go the other way. And here's Muniz. Rodrigo Muniz puts his foot on the gas.
Rodrigo Muniz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled, and he's worked it through. It's a promising position. Lovely feet, and he whipped header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Castagna. And Wilson. Some good work on the right flank here. Rodrigo Muniz. Courtois claims comfortably.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Yamal. Number 8, Hazard.
The final
Number
5 minutes.
Fernandez.
And it's Castagna.
Coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
Number
That's great
24,
positioning. So good from him.
Number 6, Rodrigo de
Fadio.
Paul.
Looking for a
Number
runner.
26,
The Paul
Eduardo
receives it in a good position here.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's played in low.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Smith Rowe. Chukwueze.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
There it is.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played out to the right. Oh, easy pickings there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This lad, Jadon Sancho, is worthy of all the hype. A player who had all the right characteristics to make a great winger, but he's added a directness now to make him far more effective than when he made his debut. He really has progressed, and he can go to the highest heights.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Sancho. Again. Now that looks a decent... Watkins! There it is! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 20 minutes is number 11, Watkins. Watkins. Watkins.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played through for the wide man. It's Barkley! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Barkley really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Header comes in! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi will not want to lose out here, not again. Goes for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Barkley, spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Watkins, fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sancho. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drives it in. Konsa getting this one clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he was quick to react. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great vision. And this is Azar. Shoots! He's got a goal! Arsenal are level. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 56 minutes is number 8, Eden Hazard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Watkins. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Palmer coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barkley is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Looking to play him in. Watkins!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
This looks promising. It's Barkley! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Palmer. That is good strength. That could spell trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better.
The goal scorer for
The
Arsenal.
purest possible
After
contact. What a
83 minutes
fabulous
is
strike.
Well, Peter,
Number
it would have taken
13,
something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Barkley.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
24,
sides, in fact.
Onana.
Arsenal go
Coming on
2
the
up
field,
and into a position of
number
real
8,
strength.
Yuri
Well, I
Tillman.
think it's just the reward
Number
for their
44,
application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off,
Substitutions
and for
taking
me,
place.
it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's nice. Now it's McGinn. Chance! They've scored! With so little time left, grandstand finish. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
McGinn. McGinn. McGinn.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Neymar. Ball's gone out of play.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tielemans looks to the other side. Here's Sancho. Tielemans. Big header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we're done. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Details are currently being displayed on the
screen. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. This, of course, a good point to take stock, being the midway point of the season. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Goes to finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Upamecano. Yamal. Messi picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Barnes. Spread out to the left. Azar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get it through? And he's gone looking for safety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Elanga. Courtois claims comfortably. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Barnes. Barnes charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they... Gordon! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hall with the short one. Gordon!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's had it nicked away. And he's on his way!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hall receives it in a wide position. Big chance! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer after 60 minutes is number 27.
Newcastle have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Newcastle disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Yamal, can he spark a counter here? He's in space and looking for options. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsdale gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Yamal.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Neymar.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage,
Number
Peter, it's
5,
going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Coming on the field, number 24, Palmer. Number 21, Kane. Number 10, Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to
Rodrigo de Paul.
maintain the energy and
Substitution.
dynamism until the very end, though.
Messi has it in a wide position. Probing pass. Byrne calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this?
4
It's come
added
through and
minutes
he's
has
had a
been
quick look
indicated.
inside. Livramento's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Kane. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Substitution for Arsenal, number 3, Guardiola.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
So there it is, everyone.
Thrilling,
A big
nail-biting,
up for our
perhaps
players.
frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly
Hello,
gorgeous
everybody, and
afternoon.
welcome to
The
today's
sun
match.
beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Extraordinarily, we're already into the second half of the season here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross goes in there.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Williams. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rudiger. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. He's found a way through. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lobbed in behind. He's onside. Shot at goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. Yamal is there to clear. And he's had a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Rudiger. And Guardiola. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now, what about a counter-attack? Williams. Anderson. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Azar. Fernandez. Spread it left. And Yamal. And it's Neymar. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Hutchinson. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hazard. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Neymar goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 20, Yamal! Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Nottingham choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, they can break here. Now it's Awaniyi. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. That could spell trouble. That's good play. Yamal. Fernandez. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gibbs White. Played with finesse. He gets big! It's hit the upright. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
If anybody looking to book a
Yamal
ticket,
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days. And the finish! That's a half-decent try. Neymar, over to the other side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Alexander-Arnold. So it is still 0-0. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jensen. Henderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So what can they make of this? Messi. Just eases him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. This looks promising. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Upamecano.
There will be
Alexander-Arnold.
time.
And it's Neymar. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Been even so
I have
far.
to say, I think it's
Which
a
way
good
will things go in the
performance,
second
but
half?
it's clear that they
Ours, of
need
course.
a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go once more.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Fernandez. And it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 24, Palmer.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Messi. Messi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chance here to counter. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, what has... And the shot! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted.
Goal!
And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 71 minutes is number 7.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Fernandez.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
to
both
replace
sides,
him
actually.
is number
So the
6,
first goal of the
Rodrigo
game.
de Paul.
Well, when the going gets tough,
Substitution.
etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That little bit of skill has got him away. He's gone for goal!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the counter is on. And it's made its way to him. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. This usually is the time teams go into conservation
Substitution
mode.
for Arsenal, number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 10, Mbappe.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That has been knocked clear.
There will be 5
Upamecano.
minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
This is the time you need that pace.
Da Silva. Jensen. Da Silva. And that's it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite a
and
contest
welcome to
ahead of
today's
us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Chance for a shot! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The goal scorer!
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He will need to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Adley!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It is a corner, good chance. Tries to get it clear. Fernandez. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Senesi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Plays it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Threads one in. Messi. And Upamecano. Yamal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, this looks sharp. Drives it in. A header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Christie. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Tavernier. Nicely weighted ball. Upamecano gets it clear.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.